Hi, I'm Lady M. As an artist, mother, and drag queen living in New York City, I'd like to show you a few things. And if you're new here, thanks for finding me on the internet. Today, we go on a little field trip to Manhattan's Garment District, one of my favorite places to get supplies. In today's project, this lovely jewelry, as well as showing you some sewing with some beautiful French seams you're not going to want to miss. So buckle up, buckaroo. Mother's waiting. Hello, beautiful people. Lady M here from Pacific Trimming on West 38th Street, Manhattan's Garment District. Manhattan's Garment District is home to plenty of specialty shops, but one of my favorite all-around shops full of zippers, trims, buttons, cabochons, pretty much any sort of notions you can imagine, as well as threads, is Pacific Trimming. Sometimes I even just like to come in to browse and get ideas based on what things are. I also find coming to the Garment District is nice because there's just something so aesthetically pleasing about seeing a rainbow of colors. Sometimes it's also nice if you don't have any particular buttons or trimmings in mind, just to get an idea of what's out there. Even if you don't find anything, sometimes it's nice to know what you don't want, and that way it can help you narrow down your search as well. On this trip, I picked up several types of gold plastic chain to make jewelry with. I was feeling inspired to do a new version of my sort of gold bauble necklace like I did for our holiday spectacular. So I took the brushed gold balls left over from it and spray painted them white out on our balcony just to give them a real nice base coat. Once they were all dry, I brought them back into the coffee table. I touched them up a little bit with the white acrylic just because I really wanted that white to pop underneath the cobalt blue that I was going to use. My main inspiration for them was classic blue and white china patterns, specifically the Dutch Delft patterns, which is what I was looking at as inspiration, but a little twisted, a little more like, I guess I would call it Deranged Delft, but still very recognizable imagery. Sometimes starting on a blank white canvas is a little scary, but I just decided, hey, you know, if you mess up, you can always go back over it. So I started small, some little tiny floral spots, and then sort of branched out into doing branches, tulips. I did a couple house scenes, as well as an ocean air sort of one. Just trying to give a different variety between different beads or balls, if you will. For most of the base work of painting, I used acrylic, but to do some sort of detail work, I went in with some Sharpie and a fine tip marker as well, just sort of give some crispness and vary up the line work. Now here is an eye level point of view shot of what I've been working on. To finish off the balls, I gave them a high gloss coat finish with Mod Podge, just to give them that little something something to emulate the look of ceramics. To make sure they are really secure for wear, I glue the little gold caps back on all the balls with my mini hot glue gun. Here we have our sexy shots of our finished balls. Yes, here is our beautiful necklace made with chain from the Garment District, gold wire, and those beautiful hand-painted balls. Enjoying this episode? I know you are. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell all your friends. Don't keep it a secret. If you've seen our previous videos, you know that we like to be crafty little witches and construct our own costumes. It gives us unique pieces as well as distinctive style and flair on a budget. We were feeling regal with this gold fabric and decided to turn it into a lovely jacket full of expensive buttons, details. The real hero of this project was this gold lame binding we found to help finish all the edges. I was so happy to be able to use this fabric, which is another beautiful and unexpected find from the Garment District. Nothing says beauty and grace like black vinyl high gloss piping, but it's a detail I love and adds a little bit of a graphic flair to any project, especially all along the lapel. And while we're at it, let's just add it to the pockets as well. If you put in all that hard work making clean pockets, you might as well highlight it with piping. Time for assembly and French seams. We've chosen French seams because it's important to have the inside and the outside look just as nice, especially on this beautiful see-through garment. See how finishing your garment really makes a difference and gives you just that extra bang for your buck. In this part of the process, we're getting ready to do the collar with the lapels. We're going to attach those together like a sandwich, as well as add the rest of the gold binding over almost all of the edges to really give you that perfection and polish we're looking for. You can see us clip the collar and the lapels to the jacket base, and as well as add some more black piping around everything. Here it is, our beautiful finished jacket, black and gold, giving you regal opulence, a little bit of Versace with expensive gold buttons. A really special piece to dress up any LBD you may have. We're really proud of her, not pictured. Lots of tease time finagling the collar and light iron and pressing, but here she is. Thank you so much for coming along, for crafting, sewing, and so much glamour with Mother. As always, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell all your friends. Until next time, bye-bye.